just always seems too dark, but it's not. It's just like when I'm looking at it, it looks like it.
Perfect spot. When I get blinded and squinting.
But I always record just here.
Person walking.
Clap, clap. Hey guys, welcome back to vlog 292. Yeah, this way I'm like squinting. Is this like a terrible time to record? It really is.
Stand on this little path here then.
Sure.
It's not like you're driving your car on it. It's to stop cars.
I am struggling today. There's nothing to talk
Get
about.
in the fucking beach then. Just film some beach.
Well, then I'll just be squinting the entire trip.
No, I mean before the beach, just look at it and have it behind you while standing in the shade. Maybe that'll give you serenity enough. Oh, something. That's not the beach. That's a swamp. You know how you feel because I'm watching it every day. You ever heard of the new day before the big heat extreme starts? That's what the day should be. So that's what to talk about.
About what I'm doing for my mental health before
Yeah.
the massive mental drain.
And turn around, have that behind you while no one's around, and greet them.
Hey guys, welcome back to vlog 292. Today, Matt here. Welcome my brother. What's up, kids?
Nothing much. Just relaxing.
Yeah. Decided to take a me day today. Focus on my mental health. Reason why I'm doing this is because of the massive strain and because of the new launch of World of Warcraft's expansion. So I just gotta make sure that I'm in the right mindset. It's really important that I get into the correct mindset before the expansion hits. Now I've had people, talking to me about how I should start it as soon as the game launches for extra viewers. And it seems great in theory, but it's just not worth the hassle. I'd have to go to sleep really early, and I struggle to sleep early. I really do. So worst case, or even best case scenario, I go to bed at like 4 a.m. Literally fall asleep at 4. I wake up at 7. That's 3 hours sleep. I try to go to bed, I roll around at midnight. You know, so I don't want to be rolling around at midnight for 3 hours. I'd rather be more productive with my time. I know that my brain works better when I'm tired, which is weird, but when it's slowed down enough, I can actually think about the content that I want to create or I want to work on. And today, for instance, you know, after going through all my vlogs and then putting them all into the timeline to be ready, you know, to go and editing, I'd have to convert 6 hours of footage down into a comprehensive video that you could consume within 30 minutes. So that's 40 vlogs in 30 minutes, meaning that no vlog gets any more time than 30 seconds. 30 seconds max. So a lot of them will just get like 5 seconds or 10 seconds of context. And people think, well, that's pretty easy to do. Why don't you just do it and get it over and done with? The problem with trying to get it over and done with is that the video loses its quality, because there's got to be a story involved in the reason why I'm cutting all these vlogs, right? Whether it's improvement of mental health, whether it's the betterment of myself, or whether it's some sort of progression other than just this is 40 days of vlogs and enjoy. I mean, technically I could just upload them all in their raw format and I'd be caught up today. Just render it and send it, color grade it all, render it from start to finish, and then put it up, done. And then I could go back to my daily vlog. It'd be all over and done with. That'd be zero effort. And then anything I kind of want to cut it out, well, you know, I haven't had a chance to filter through it all. So anything that's said that's raw and anyone wants to put 6 hours into watching the video, will watch all the vlogs up to date. Seems like a great idea in theory, but at the end of the day, who's going to spend that much time watching all those vlogs back to back to back to back to back to back? That's where I struggle. I got to make sure that it's some sort of comprehensive story. Now, my content strategy for the vlogs is to kind of break it into either 3 or 4 parts. Either I can work on a quarter of it, or I can work on a third of it. I think based on how I work and how long things take to get done, by working an hour of footage out of 6 hours footage means I can work on 1/6 of it. And then that's not even including today's vlog, which is another 12 minutes, depending on how long we go for on this one. How are you feeling today, Coots? Like,
Not too bad.
you super excited about the launch of the Warwick thing?
Yeah, till I get to the level cap,
And then,
off to the next game.
what else do you
Or
want
next
to play?
hole. Yeah. Just depends how it feels. I mean, I got beta access, didn't get to see much of it anyway, so it felt pointless. So I'm glad I waited.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what it is when it drops.
Look, it's, wow. The only real excitement factor I even have is
That's right.
the fact that Chris Metzen is here. And then, you know, he's the creative director of this whole trilogy. So, you know, content might be getting released pretty damn quickly. He's allowing artists, you know, free roam to do whatever they please and put their own creative input into World of Warcraft, which is pretty impressive, I find. But it's still not enough for me to go, oh God, wow, you know, they're gonna go to it. And what people don't understand is that I might have taken a week off WoW, but some people that have played the game, have taken like 3 to 6 months off, which is huge, you know. And I don't get that kind of break, so I can't feel that same sort of refreshment as everyone else feels for the game. For me, it's not fresh. It's the same thing again. it's leveling to max level, it's gearing my tunes as quick as possible, and then it's immediately getting into Mythic Plus as soon as possible. And in my case, I'll be getting to max level as fast as I can, then doing normals and heroic dungeons, and then capping out each one. And in 2 weeks time, the Mythic Zeros will release, then I'll have to cap out each one of those. And then Mythic 10, you know, like the Mythic Plus system itself, let's sit here. And the Mythic Plus system itself, I mean, it's just back to the same thing as what we already had in Dragonflight. You know?
Keys.
Yep, just keys and chat. And then you've got the raids and everything. Every new raid is good. Like, all brand new content is good. But we got to put it in perspective. I have not had a break. I've had a week off, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks in total. And then that's over sparing bits of time that people wanted me to be super excited and launch the game at 8 a.m. in the morning, and then launch the stream, and then for this extra viewers. Why? They're not really going to stick around, are they? They're there for the early thing, get the drops and leave. I don't stream for that reason. I stream for an entirely different reason. And that's the big thing. Anyway, this is a negative part of the vlog, so let's talk about something positive. And not to mention, we're just pitch black in this image like that.
Looks alright.
Yeah. With some color grading.
Yep.
So positive things about today. Went for a bit of a walk. Cleared my mental health. Cleared
Your mind.
Cleared my mind. You have to prompt me. It's pretty terrible, isn't it?
No, it's just...
You're prompting me.
You got mixed opinions. Your overall thoughts and opinions of it is it's mixed.
Well, my vlog is about my real life. It's not about WoW.
There's just nothing else to talk about other than bloody shitcraft, because that's what's starting. Tomorrow, you're talking about what the chore is going to be like, because that's what you think of it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clap. Clap, clap. Hey guys, welcome back to vlog 292. Today, I went out, I've tried to record myself 5 times today. I don't know what's wrong with my mental today, but it is in such an awful spot. So, I'm trying to relax myself in a way that I can feel a bit more comfortable. So I've had to go to my calm place, the Botanical Gardens, because I can't seem to walk and vlog today. And I've just had multiple attempts. I'll insert them all here. This is all my attempts today, and every single time I'm just left frustrated. Like, some loud motorcycle noise will happen. Some really loud birds would happen. Then, on top of that, other things like, you know, people asking me silly questions when I'm standing on a stage. And obviously, I'm recording myself, but they got to ask the most obvious questions that really just trigger me. You know, I've got other things running through my mind. I've got, you know, projects and ideas I want to work on, and it's just everything just comes crashing down the moment the new expansion releases, which is tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning, and I'm made to feel very small because I'm not starting my stream. It's like, oh, well, you're shooting yourself in the foot. It's like, well, am I really shooting myself in the foot if all I have to look forward to when I hit max level is doing normal and heroic dungeons, no raid and follower dungeons? Like, are you for real right now? I don't like that idea of people telling me that this is what I need to do. Here's what I'm going to do when the War Within launches. I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. I'm going to allow all the people that want to flash through and get to max level, good. Get to max level. Good job. Whatever. I'm going to start at 6 p.m. my time. The reason I'm starting at 6 p.m. my time, I don't care if I'm behind, is because that's when I'm mentally able to stream and play games. I have too many things on backlog. I've got 30 to 40 vlogs that I need to work on, and I need to dedicate at least an hour a day editing vlogs, as well as an hour a day of mental health and walks, and going out. My brother, what's up, dudes?
I'm alright. Finally found a spot to relax.
Yeah, well, he was here like the whole time and realized that just how much like had to be edited. Not even edited, sorry. How many attempts I've had to go out today and record myself, and just the only place it seems to calm me down is being surrounded by nature, water. So I'm thinking maybe in the future, if I ever build a set for my streaming, it'll probably be nature related. Lots of plants to look after and, you know, trim. And I think nurturing that type of garden, you know, and waking up with very positive thoughts and fulfilling streams is kind of my end goal. But yeah, talking about the War Within, I know it's a big topic on everyone's mind. It won't be by the time this vlog gets released, but for me personally, I know firsthand what I'm like. If I spend too much time or too much effort in World of Warcraft early on, I'm going to burn myself out very quickly, and that's not going to be good for anybody or anyone on the stream. So I find if I am going to take this seriously, then I probably should stick to my schedule of 6 p.m. Now, positive things. I did go for multiple attempts at walking today. I think we walked, was it a total of 30-40 minutes today? Trying to record and trying again and then trying again and just not getting anywhere. I think finally we've hit a perfect balance. Now, I did get a mixed bag of opinions about the nominee system, and I've even talked to people private one-on-one, and they're talking about how they don't really have friends and they don't feel like the system will provide them anything. Well, the whole point of the system isn't to cause bitterness, which inevitably it will cause. It's more about respecting each other and, you know, voting for each other, and having a 2-month grace period before you can be voted for again is pretty huge, because you have to still remain, you know, around the community in that time, and there's other people who have chances to build up their own presence in the stream. So I can only see positives, although the main negative would be funding it. But, you know, what can I do? I've got to set aside some money. I am going a little bit out of pocket for this, but I feel like worst case scenario, you know, my community gets back something very positive. You know, I'm giving back to the community, and best case scenario, I gain a few followers along the way. But yeah, content approach going forward, I just need to keep going with what I'm doing, and you know, only time will tell. That'll do me for today's vlog. I'm gonna call it here. This is like the 5th or 6th attempt. 10 attempts. Yeah, it's ridiculous today. Anxiety, nerves are all just
Constant distraction.
yeah. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.